Hot Rod Madness, where we believe that every car has a story. Whether your car is a ground-pounding, tire-smoking street machine or a trophy-winning classic with blinding chrome and paint, Hot Rod Madness wants to hear your story. Who knows? Maybe your story will inspire future generations to dream, build, and own their own classic rides. Here to bring you those stories is the host of Hot Rod Madness, Tim the Milkman, along with the Hot Rod Madness crew.
Hey, welcome to the showroom here at Streetside Classics. It's also the home of a Hot Rod Madness Cruise In. I had to bring you up here and show you a little bit about what's going on here in the lobby at Streetside. A buddy of mine, Jerry, brought his beautiful Dodge pickup truck in here. It's a D13 71 Dodge pickup truck. This thing's like brand new, man. Also, look at this Ferrari sitting here next to it, man. Let's see what they want for this thing. Just out of curiosity, it's an F550 and 139,995. Wow, what a ride. What a ride. And sitting out there next to it, you got a beautifully colored Impala. There's a Thunderbird. There's a little Mopar sitting here next to it. Looks like a 346-pack Dodge Challenger, 82,995. That's awesome. Hey, Dollar Bill, follow me right out here, and we'll get a shot of the warehouse out here. And we'll walk through maybe half of the warehouse, and you're going to see all kind of stuff out here. Oh, yeah. Check that out. First, right off the bat, here's a rare Chevelle sitting here. They want $100,000 for this Chevelle. It does say 99,995. Let's see what makes it so rare. It's a 70 Chevelle, silver black, 5-speed manual, 572 V8. Here's what makes it so rare, folks. There's 86 miles on the car. Okay. All right. Sitting beside it is a pretty yellow Corvette. Now, here's something very unique you won't see anywhere else. A buddy of ours, Kermit, at Frog Hot Rods, he built this thing. This happens to be a Crosley rail, and I'm guessing it's based on the old nostalgia rails, 82,995. All right, and as you can see, I'm surrounded in a sea of hot rods, man. It's beautiful. It's like a big candy store for adults. It's just awesome. Don't know which way to go. There's so many vehicles here. It's a classic Malibu wagon, 69 Z28. 59 Apache. A whole row of nothing but vets, Corvettes, from the beginning to the end. Wow. All right, now you have it. Me and Dollar Bill's got to get back out to the cruise in, so we'll catch you later. Russ, how are you, man?
Great, great. Good to be back again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, how about that? This guy, we don't never get tired of looking at his creations, man. This guy will get in his backyard and hash up a rat rod for us to look at. You know, once a year you're building another one, it seems like. Wow.
Yeah, I'm building another one now, but this is my current love. Man, you know how that goes, yeah.
Okay.
This is a 1926 Ford two-door sedan.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a Jaguar rear end, Chevy 700 R4 transmission, small block Chevy. Everything on it's new. 40 Ford front end, but a four-wheel disc brakes.
Okay.
I'm using a GPS for a speedometer in it, but I've got turn signals and horn and wipers, and
all right.
I did it all. Kept the exhaust up under the body.
Okay.
And I'm running old knee action shocks on the front end, but they seem to be working real good.
Man, it's all very functional. You know,
trying to be. I want
fenders.
something I can drive to Alabama.
Yeah, you know? No fenders, no hood, but it's still very functional.
That's right, yeah.
You say you got windshield wipers?
Yeah, it's
there they are. They're up top.
Like a screwdriver, but
okay.
They work. See,
there you go.
That's all you need, man.
Man, that is all you need, really.
Got a Willis steering column and a Willis steering wheel.
Okay.
Got a Chevy shifter with a Mustang boot. My seats, I bought them at Office Max and then made them into car seats.
Office Max.
Office Max.
So
yeah.
those are desk
These are desk
chairs,
yeah.
seats.
Looks high
And
dollar,
you make-
don't it?
Wow.
Put in
okay.
electric windows.
You sure did. Look at there. There's
And
electric
I got all
windows.
real glass. I got smoked glass in
Yeah.
in both the sides, and in the rear, it's a.
Oh, boy.
This is a golf cart window turned sideways so I could get to my gas tank.
Golf cart window turned sideways.
Yeah, yeah.
So you just reach in here and get right to the filler
Uh-huh.
and put gas in it.
It's a little easier that way.
There's the battery sitting next to it.
Yeah, and then I had some old headers off a bucket T, and I flipped them around, turned them upside down, and made the exhaust for this.
You sure did.
Yeah.
I'm loving the exhaust. That is just awesome, man.
Yeah, they bounce up and down, rattle a little bit.
I don't. No, you won't see no better exhaust than those right there, buddy.
Yeah, that Hot Rod Madness, that kind of makes them even better,
Yes,
doesn't it?
sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, Lordy, Lordy.
We can truly say, sir, you have Hot Rod Madness.
Thank you very
keep
much.
turning out these wonderful little rides like this, man. It's just, that is so cool.
I'm glad you like it. I really
I
am.
bet that thing rides good.
It
don't
rides good and it runs good. It rides better than my little tall T.
Really?
Yeah, it's a longer wheelbase.
All right, now I've rode in that tall T before.
Yeah.
And if this one rides better than that,
It does.
you got it made.
It does, and I think it runs a little better too. The other one's a Corvette motor, but this one I took
Yeah.
it down to Moe's Speed Shop, little advertisement there,
Okay, all right.
and they did a cam and lifters and roller
Oh, cool.
rockers and all for me, and
All right.
got a little hot rod motor in this one.
Moe's Speed Shop. Now that's in Hiram, isn't it?
Yep, yeah,
Okay.
Mo. Yeah, they're good folks.
All right, that's
Jeff-
cool. Excellent, man. Walk up front. Let's get another peek at this side of the motor. All right.
Have a hookah horn.
He's got his little ooga horn going on there. That's cool. Hey, I had one of them on my old truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fun. You know, yours is mounted low, man. You might catch a piece of gravel in
There
it.
wasn't any other place to put it. You know,
Well,
I'm pretty much-
you are limited.
Yeah, I'm pretty much stuck. The way we mounted the front end, it got everything. I actually had to raise the motor mounts 2 inches. We drug the oil pan off, and I
Oh,
realized that we're sitting a little too close.
a little too low. Okay. All right, man. Don't want to knock a hole in your oil pan, that's for
There
sure.
you go. There you go.
Well, Russ, another wonderful creation, buddy.
I appreciate it. I
Man.
hope to see you again with another, and I'm
Okay.
building another.
Yeah, all right. Now, what are we building now?
I'm building a 1948 Ford F6 cab-over engine 4-door ramp truck.
Okay. All right. You got to have something to haul the hot rods
You got to
with,
have
right?
something to haul. I can
Ramp
show
truck.
up now. I'll show up hauling one and pulling one behind
Okay.
it, so I'll take everything I own, I guess.
Well, good. We can't wait for you to show up at the cruise in that thing.
No, I will. I
Excellent,
promise
man.
you.
And can't wait to show it to all the viewers.
Great, great.
Yeah. All right, Russ, thanks for coming out, buddy.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Have a blast, man.
All righty.
Hey, Boys King,
Yeah, Tim.
welcome to the Hot Rod Madness Cruise In.
Well, glad to be here.
We got the king here, man. The king. I can't help but say that, man. I know. You and your
That's
fantastic rides. This fella here always brings an all original vehicle, and it's never not one make either. Last time out you brought old Chevrolet. This time you got a Dodge. What year is this one?
It's a 1950, bought new in a small town near Pascagoula, Mississippi, June the 3rd, 1950. I've got about all the documents that's ever been with this car I've got.
Okay.
It was purchased by a couple who traded a 1941 Plymouth in on it.
Mm-hmm.
This car had a list price of $2,435, where a Ford, a Plymouth, or a Chevrolet average cost was plus or minus $1,500.
Huh.
It has wood grain. It came with factory install blinkers. It has one backup light that it came with.
Okay. Just one.
And the car has never been repainted. I had to redo the interior as original as I could because it had rotted. And the couple who bought the car new passed away in 1980. They had died. A nephew carried the car from Mississippi to North Carolina. It has a Mississippi inspection sticker, 1980, and a 1982 inspection sticker where the nephew carried it to North Carolina on the windshield.
Mm-hmm.
And the nephew died around 1990, and a niece purchased this car, a niece to the couple, and she carried it back to Waco, Georgia, near Bremen, and put it in their basement, and never did anything with it. So I got it out of their basement, put new brakes, and just got it tuned up and running. Never did any major work to it, and driving it ever since. And I've driven it as far as Chattanooga and back to the Coker Car Cruise, and it just keeps on keeping on.
Well, all right. The King has all the details, man. Hey, step a little closer. Let's look at this motor. I'm seeing a flathead in here. What is that, 6? Yeah.
Yes, uh-huh.
And it's all original, of course.
And it has a 3-speed on the column with a fluid drive, meaning that you can pull to a red light and put it in any gear you want, let the clutch out, and just sit there holding the brakes, and you don't have to operate the clutch to start off. You just mash the gas and go.
Oh, how about that? It acts like an automatic.
It's kind of like a forerunner of the automatics.
Okay, that's a little different. Yeah. Of course, that's easier on you when you're in traffic or whatever.
They nicknamed these cars the old lady's car because they didn't have to hold the brakes and clutch and work the gas at the same time.
All right, I'm looking at some original wiring here. This is still the 6-volt?
It's still a 6-volt, yes.
Yeah, how about that?
Everything is still original, except, like I said, I tried to match the seat covers as close as I could.
Yeah.
Because it had rotted on the inside.
Wow. All right.
And it does have a set of horns.
Let's see just how close you did come to matching those seat covers. Okay. Yeah, that looks original. Well, the seats look great, man. It does look all original in there. And the material you found does match everything else quite well. Okay. Huh. Wow, look at that dash, man. All the original equipment. All that still works, right? The gauges and everything works?
Everything works.
Yeah.
The radio, I've never messed with it. It's just AM, and I've not even pulled it out to see if it would work.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably wouldn't mess with it either, man. Nah.
And I don't want to do any work to the car because of its originality. It's just keep it like it is and enjoy it.
I can tell. It's a survivor. Never been painted or nothing, right? Maybe
it's had, I think the 2 fenders and the right front door has had paint work. The rest of the car is original paint.
All right. Wow. Yeah, you just got to polish on it and just leave it the way it is. That's wonderful, man. Boys, we honor you, man, for keeping it alive like you do, buddy. Even the old Chevy you got, man, it's all original. You grab them up and you keep them alive and running. And he drove this thing a fair piece to get here too. He lives out in
Waco.
Waco. That's quite a little drive, man.
It's about a 45-mile drive.
Yeah,
probably.
Okay. So, did you get on I-20 out here?
I did.
How fast you can get this thing up to? What's cruising speed, man?
I was running about 65.
Okay.
That's as far as I wanted to push it.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not too bad. Well, all right. The King and his equipment. Wow, that's wonderful. Yeah, you see that? That thing still shuts like a new one.
All 4 I'm saying.
Nice. Very nice. Look at that. Sweet ride, boys. Thank you for sharing it here on Hot Rod Madness, buddy. Hey, Daryl, what's happening, buddy?
Good morning, Tim. How are you?
All right, man. I'm doing just fine.
Outstanding.
Good little turnout here at our cruise in, man.
Yes,
Thanks for coming out, sir.
Thank you for inviting us.
Oh, you're welcome.
Very good.
I'm glad you showed up.
Yeah.
Especially with a ride like this, man. What year is it?
This is a 1959 El Camino, the very first year. It's a little bit of a working process. Still got a little few trim pieces to put on it, and a little more tuning to my liking. But when it's all done, it'll be a pretty nice 59 El Camino.
All right. Well, from my experience, sir, sporting a big block like that, yeah, you're going to have to tune on it quite often, right?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Everything starts to rattle loose at it at some point. You just got to stay on top of it.
Especially if you get into it, man. That's raw horsepower you got under the hood there. It's just, that thing it's a monster, man.
Oh, it's a monster. It's got the original 2-speed Power Glide transmission, but it's been beefed up to handle the 454.
Really?
Yeah.
You got a 2-speed behind this big block.
Oh, yeah.
Step over here. Let's look at it. Let's look at it a little closer, man. Wow. Okay. This is an older model block, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Any idea what the motor came out of?
I don't know what the motor came out of, but it's definitely a big block 454. It's got a cam in it. It's got the Holly 700 double pumper.
Oh, yeah.
Always engaged, always sucking gas.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
in fact, you know, the only thing it won't pass is a gas station driveway. It sucks you right up to the pump.
Yeah, but there ain't nothing like cruising around in that baby, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. Now, normally would these come with a 409 or anything?
You know-
what did it come with?
Basically, in 1959, the largest engine you could get, I believe, was a 348 scalloped head. It came with
Yeah.
3 2-barrels in a row.
Okay.
That was the top of the line El Camino, same as the top of the line 59 Impala. That would have been the largest engine you could get in a 59 model.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking. It looks like the 409. However,
It looks like
342. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Man, it looks great. You got the old Mickey Thompson valve covers polished up on this thing. Yeah, you don't see that every day no more.
No, you don't. And the Offenhauser breathers, and
yeah.
it's just cool. I just wanted something nostalgic. I just wanted to, you know, go hang out with car guys and just have a good day.
Okay, so hey, where did you get those valve covers?
You know what? It came on the car,
Okay.
and so I didn't really go out and purchase them myself. But yeah,
I haven't.
the car is a California car. It was built in Los Angeles in
Okay.
1959, right there in the Los Angeles General Motors plant. I've decoded the VIN number. Of course, really the only thing left that's original is the rear end and the 2-speed power glide. The rest of it's all been modified or changed.
Wow, 2 speeds. That's all you get here. And that baby just whines way on out there in,
It just
in that second
winds
gear.
out there.
Yeah. All right, you got power brakes on this thing, man.
I do. I got power brakes. I got disc brakes in the front, and I still have drum in the back. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to switch the back to disc. When you got a whole lot of go, you need a whole lot of whoa.
Yeah, you need a whole lot of whoa with that big
Needs a
block
little
power.
more whoa.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but anyway.
That looks cool, man. The body's straight on this thing. It's beautiful, man. I'm loving it.
Thanks.
Man, let's look at the interior.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at the inside.
What we got going on the inside of this thing?
Well, the inside is the original
Oh, yeah.
seat, but the interior's been completely redone in it. The top is a burgundy, and the dash was painted to match. And it's got an Impala steering wheel, an Impala steering column in it, and it's really cool. Got the Chevy bow tie everywhere, so if you're a Chevy guy, you're overwhelmed by bow tie on the deck lid, bow tie in the door, and bow tie in the headliner.
Oh yeah, okay. Man, I always love to look at the dash in these things. The old Impalas, the
Yeah.
Caminos.
Yeah, I
The
love
old-
this car because
Yeah.
she's 100% original except for the
Yeah.
Impala steering wheel. Obviously, that's not the original El Camino steering wheel, but it is a 59 Impala steering wheel.
Yeah, that
So it
looks.
keeps it period correct.
Yes, it is. It's period correct, and that is nothing else like it, man.
Absolutely.
You know, people actually hack these dashes out of the cars and put them in whatever now because they're so stylish. You know,
Exactly.
it's got that big gauge cluster, the radio, the way it mounts in there. This is just beautiful, man.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Love the styling of the cars, the dog leg doors on these things. That's just what I call them.
Yeah, you definitely can get in and out of the car. It's got
That's
leg
good.
room, it's got headroom,
Mm-hmm.
but you know it's a heavy car. When you're going down the road,
Yeah.
it is seriously heavy. It's right
Wow.
up there with the Cadillac.
Have you weighed it?
No, I haven't weighed it, but I'm going to guess she's at least 5,000 pounds or heavier.
Wow,
Especially
you
with
wouldn't think it would be that heavy, you know,
the-
being
Oh, it's got an
you know,
X-frame. It's got
okay.
the original steel
That probably-
X-frame under
yeah,
it.
that-
It is heavy.
that probably makes a difference.
Yeah.
Love the choice of wheels, man.
Thank you, thank you.
Mm-hmm. The old style. What is the torque thrust wheel?
American torque thruster.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Looks great, man.
So ask me how old the car is.
Okay, how old is it?
The car is 57 years old because I'm 57 and I was born in 1959.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, I know.
That's cool.
Very good.
All right.
Very good.
Are you a local around here?
You know what? I live in Taylorsville, Georgia.
Taylorsville.
That's halfway between Rockmart and Cartersville, Georgia.
Okay. All right, sir. So you had a little bit of a drive, but not that bad.
Not too bad. About 30 miles.
Man, thank you, sir, for showing
you,
your
too.
ride on Hot Rod
You bet.
Madness.
Thank you.
All
You guys
right.
have a great day.
Yes, sir. You too. Hey, Harold, how are you, man?
I'm good, thank
All
you.
right.
Yeah.
Man, I couldn't help but notice you pull up in this 57 Chevrolet over here. Man, that thing looks like it's black, but it looks like gold rolling in here, buddy.
Well, I thank you. I appreciate
What a
that.
beautiful car.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Man. So, how long have you had this, Harold?
I bought the car in 2006.
Yeah.
Started playing with it, and this is where I'm at in 2016.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow. What a ride. That's like a black mirror looking into it.
Yeah, it's a guy out of White, Georgia, up above Cartersville, did the frame off, did the paint. Well, he did the whole car, did the engine, did everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
All right.
it's a kind of a story behind having a black car. It's not the one. I drove a black 57 hardtop in high school in 64 and 65, and my wife and I dated in that.
Okay.
Next Friday's our 50th anniversary.
Oh, how about that? Harold's reliving his high school years.
There you go. So
Nice.
I started off, just a driver, and we've gone to doing about 800 at the flywheel. It's doing 622 at the ground. It's a LS2 with a Whipple supercharger.
Nice.
The hookup is 355 9-inch Ford, 355 gears.
Wow.
So it's set up. I tried to run it at Bowling Green for the Tri-5 Nationals last August, and the transmission kept messing up on me. So I've changed transmissions, and so it's supposed to be ready to go.
Boy. All right,
So
Harold,
I'm
it's
headed back.
it's time to go try it out, ain't it, Harold?
Yep.
Oh man, you got some fairly new upholstery going on because it smells like a cow standing right here, buddy.
Well, believe it or not, the upholstery's been done since 2008.
Really?
But the car doesn't get driven a lot. I trailer at most places I go, and
It's set up in the sun, man, because I can smell fresh leather from here. It's beautiful, though. The interior is beautiful.
A guy named Sammy Freeman did the interior on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he did a really nice job.
Boy.
I wanted something between the old rolling pleated I had back in 64 and 65 and something a more modern version of it. He did a super job. He designed it and did it.
Okay. Yeah, let's pop a door here and check it out, man. All right. Yeah, it looks like brand new in there. Yeah, he's got the triple gauges down there in front of the shifter. Looks like the factory dash. Is that a factory steering wheel in there for 57?
Actually, that steering wheel is a 60 Impala, and the reason that's on there is the car I had in 1964 had a 60 Impala wheel on it.
So you had to duplicate it. Why not, right?
Yeah.
Man, yes, sir. The interior is nice, very sweet, and it's a 4-speed, 5-speed.
Actually, now it's a 6-speed. I hadn't bought the knob yet for it. It's just we just screwed the 5-speed back on it. But it's a Tremec T56 Fat Boy. It's supposed to handle 1,200 horsepower. So I've got 800 going. So maybe it'll handle it.
Man, that's nice. 6-speed. Yep. Oh yeah, this dude will get it. All right, let's get a closer look at this Whipple supercharger here. Ooh yeah, it's all polished up under the hood.
Yeah, the boy that designed, put it on and designed it, he hand built all the intake for it. It actually comes out and gathers air in the old chicken wire under the 57 headlights.
Oh, okay.
It gathers cold air, which actually gave us about 30 more horsepower by gathering cold air out here instead of getting the hot behind the radiator.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, every little bit helps, man.
Yeah.
That's a sweet setup. It all fits right up under the hood.
Yep, it does, and it's with the hood down, it's a sleeper.
Yeah, yeah, you would never guess it had all that under there.
Yeah.
What a ride, man. Beautiful. Nice polished brake booster, the master cylinder, the valve covers are smoothed over, and the supercharger sitting in between it. It looks fantastic, man. Beautiful ride, and I appreciate you showing it on Hot Rod Madness today, man.
Thank you very much.
All right.
I appreciate it.
All right, Dollar Bill, check this out, man. At our cruise in, buddy, have you ever seen 3 DeLoreans in the same spot? And here we have 3 of them at our own cruise in. This is odd. I guess these are stainless steel bodies. Hey, man, what's going on, dude?
Hey, how you doing?
Carlos,
Okay. Yes.
thanks for coming out to the
Hello,
cruise in, buddy.
How you doing?
Stainless steel bodies, right?
Stainless steel, brushed stainless steel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, do you 3 all hang out together all the time? Because I've never seen 3 of them
We
together.
actually, but that's because we always go to the future together, and then we
Okay.
come back later on in the past.
Well, I was going to say Back to the Futures, but anyways. Wow, this is pretty cool, man. So are they all original?
Yes, pretty much original. The early model back there and mine is pretty much all original, minus the radio and mine and
Okay.
and just the windshield wipers. The one in the middle is a little bit more modified.
Okay.
Yeah.
You bring Michael J. Fox with you?
No, he couldn't make it today.
He couldn't make it today.
Couldn't make it today.
All right. The original engine?
Original engine of mine, yes.
Okay.
Completely original.
How
yes.
big is the motor?
It's a 2.9 liter V6,
Okay.
producing about 130 horsepower.
And they all three still run just as good as they ever did, right?
Exactly. Mine has 50,000 miles. It runs just pretty much exactly how it did at the beginning. So
That's cool.
no problems on them. Just a regular, maintenance on it here and there, and fiddle here and there,
Okay.
and that's it.
All right, you got another buddy down here. What's
Yes,
his
I
name?
do.
Scott?
Scott,
All right.
yes.
We go down here and talk to Scott about his DeLorean. These are in fantastic shape, man. Like I say, you don't see these all the time, especially this many of them. Hey, Scott. What's going on, buddy?
All right.
All right, dude. Welcome to the Hot Rod Madness Cruise-In, buddy.
Cool.
Well, how long have you had your DeLorean?
I've had it for about 20 years now.
20 years.
Yep, I picked it up at a repo auction in Akron, Ohio, believe it or not.
Really?
And no, I didn't think I had a chance to bid on it, but luckily nobody else wanted it but me.
Okay. Alrighty. Wow. Stainless steel.
Yeah.
It'll never rust.
Never.
That's good.
We got a fiberglass underbody
Okay.
with stainless steel panels on the outside. But the main frame is a center frame, box frame. It's been triple epoxy coated, so it's not to rust.
How about that?
If DeLorean had his way, he would have done it all stainless steel, but
Yeah.
never got around to that.
Yeah,
So
okay. Yeah, what year did they quit production?
82. There are some 83 cars like Carlos over there, and
Okay.
but those were hand built out of the parts that were left in the factory that didn't get assembled yet, and so
Okay.
another group came in and they finished off the remaining of the cars in 83, and then the rest of the parts then were purchased by a place down in Houston, Texas that now we can get all of our parts for these cars that we need.
Yeah, a controversial automobile, right?
Right. Yeah, if you do your research and find out that the guy was set up for failure there,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that is quite a story, right?
yeah, right. I'm waiting for the movie to come out.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll make a movie about that one day.
They did one on Tucker. Why not DeLorean?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, they may already have, and we just ain't seen the movie. However,
Right. Okay.
so is your engine and transmission, is that all original in this one too?
Yes, this car is completely original. The only thing I've had to do to it is the fuel system, all the components in the fuel system. Over time, those parts just wear out or get gummed up by the gas, and
Okay.
but all that's new. So, but the rest of the car is as original as it can be.
Refresh my memory. Who supplied the running gears and all, the engine and all for this car?
It was a PRV, Peugeot Renault Volvo.
Yeah, Volvo.
Conglomerate.
Okay.
So all those cars back in the late 70s used that type of powertrain.
And it's a 6-cylinder, right?
Correct. It's a V6, V45. It's a 45-degree V,
Yeah. Okay.
very wide V.
All right. How fast have you had this thing up to, man?
At least 88.
88.
Yes, sir. Well, the time when I first got it, they didn't have GPS back then, 20 years ago. So I'm guessing I was doing the top speed that they said these cars would do, which was 130.
Yeah.
Okay. But like I said, I didn't have anything to really clock it with, and luckily no police officer helped me out with that either. So.
Right. All right, man. Hey, I appreciate you guys coming. Carlos, thanks for coming, dude. Thanks for bringing them out. And if y'all can find any more, bring them all out, man. I want to get as many as we possibly can, because you don't see these every day, and it is kind of rare for me to see 3 of them together, so
Well, as far as we
Right.
know right now, we have about 7 of them
7.
in the area here. So
Okay.
we're trying to get everybody together in one shot at some car show along the way.
Hey, feel free to use our cruise in to do that. Carlos, do you know all 7 owners?
Yeah, I do know them. Pretty much us two,
Okay.
Scott, myself, and then we have Doug and Ezra that just came here, Matt,
All right.
and Jace. And tomorrow we'll probably be 4 of us together.
It's at DeLorean Club, folks. All right here in our hometown. Hey, man, thanks again.
All right,
thanks for
you.
coming out.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Carlos.
you.
Y'all have a blast at the cruise in. We'll catch you later.